Hello everyone, it's Mr. Booker, and I'm happy that you are joining me today for reading. I'm really excited about getting back to this great book that we're reading today called Ghost Boys by Jewell Parker Rhodes. So what I need for you all to do right now is you can put your electronic device on pause, or you can bring it along with you to the sink, grab some soap. I'm gonna lean over to my right, put some sanitizer in my hand, and we can sing ABCs together. Remember to turn on the faucet. All right, here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, I'm really excited about getting to this next chapter in the book called Ghost Boys by Jewell Parker Rhodes. Now, the chapter we're getting ready to read now is Church. And this scene here, Jerome is dead. He's just realized that he's dead in the last chapter. And then when we move on to the next chapter, on Friday, we'll go back to when he was alive. He's reflecting what his life was like during that period. And that's what the author's taking us. She's taking us to the scenes where, you know, he's realizing he's a ghost, he's dead. And then we also move to the scene on Friday when he's alive again. What his life was like before he got shot. Okay? So let's get to the reading. And thank you so much for joining me. It's awful spending days in the apartment. Everybody angry and mourning. Awful not being able to lie on my bed or eat or speak. I can't sleep. No rest for the dead. I watch my family crying, talking in whispers. Mom seems like she's sleepwalking, shuffling about the apartment like she's still looking for me. Pop is always shouting into the floor, talking to lawyers, newspaper folks. I can't think of anything worse than watching my family hurt. At night, the living room fills with shadows, mishap and ugly things. I don't go into my bedroom, too sad. Ma sleeps there now. Kim, whose bed is the couch, whimpers while she dreams, afraid to sleep. Grandma stares at the ceiling. Pop, tangled in sheets, sleeps on his back, both arms crossed over his eyes. No one rests well. Is there some place I'm supposed to go? I hope it's heaven, a good place. But I'm still here, which is nowhere, not able to help anybody. Grandma hums gospel, and wherever I move, she seems to know. She looks at me standing near the television. She turns when I follow Ma into the kitchen. She leans forward, humming louder. When I sit on the chair beside Pop, if she could really see me, I'll be alive, and she'll be telling me to clean my room, take out the trash, wash my hands. I miss her ordering me to do chores, or saying, homework, no TV. Today, Ma, Pop, and Kim and Grandma dress for church. It's my funeral. I sit with them in a black Cadillac. It's the nicest car I've ever been in. An open casket, murmurs Ma. I want the whole world to see what they did to my boy. Isn't that what Mrs. Till said? Isn't it? Grandma gets out of the car first. Then Kim, Ma, Pop, then me. Grandma whispers at the ear. Time to get going. Boy, time to move on. I'm stunned hearing Grandma speak to me, but I can't move on. I don't know how, or where to move on to. How am I supposed to know how to be dead? I follow them up the steps. Kim reaches for Pop to pick her up. He does, and she buries her face in his neck. Senior Rogers. Sir, it's Carlos, my new friend, old friend now. Pop doesn't hear me. He's busy confronting Kim, but Grandma does. She waves Carlos to her. Wiping tears, he hands her a piece of paper. Grandma looks at it. She presses the paper to her heart, then hugs Carlos, a big stomach-crushing hug. the kind she used to give me when she was happiest. The thick church doors open. Organ music swells. Amazing Grace, Grandma's favorite. Carlos runs down the steps. He's still wearing a hoodie. Never mind the cold and snow. Deacons and church ladies in white dresses swarm about my family, fanning them, guiding them from the church. I start to follow. Suddenly, my ghost friend is beside me. Don't go in there. You don't want to see. Who are you? Someone I wish you didn't know. I stare. His skin is paper thin, dull. His shoulders are broad. His cheekbones high. His clothes are funny, old-timey. He's wearing a white shirt and with a tie. He holds a rimmed hat. I'm you. Nothing makes sense. I reach out to touch him. Maybe ghosts can touch ghosts. He disappears. I sit on the church steps. Stay aside. Maybe it's better this way, not seeing myself in a casket. I tried to imagine what Carlos wanted to give Pop, what Grandma saw. What would, just for a second, make Grandma happy at my funeral? So we have just read the section where Jerome is realizing that he is dead. He's looking at his family. He's looking at his pop. He's looking at his mom. He's looking at his sister. He's looking at his grandma. He's seeing all the pain that they're all going through. He's seeing them having to, walk inside the funeral. And he's also seeing a ghost right now. So he's looking at everything that he's experiencing, and he's trying to take it all in and figure out, what is it like to be a ghost? What is it like to be dead at this point? So he's reflecting. And then tomorrow we're going to flash back to what his life was like when he was alive. So I look forward to reading with you tomorrow, and just write down what are some of your thoughts about the book so far as well. So I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for reading with me today. Have a good day. Bye.